Jim Barber, make a living, make a difference. Make a living, make a difference. Jim Barber.
Thank you, Mr. Contest Master. I'm going to ask everybody to please do something for me. If you have heard a speaker, if you have heard someone give a speech that has affected you, that has maybe done something, changed your life in some way, would you please put that speaker's name in the chat? I would like to see who has been affecting the different people that we have here tonight. While you're doing that, the reason that I'm asking is that many people harbor a secret desire to be a professional speaker themselves, but they don't know quite what to do. So David said that we're going to compress a long webinar into 5 minutes. I'm going to do that tonight. I'm going to tell you how to be a professional speaker in 5 minutes. Now, let me rephrase that. I'm going to tell you in 5 minutes how to be a professional speaker. Actually, being a professional speaker takes a little bit longer than 5 minutes. The way to become a professional speaker, first thing you need to do is memorize 10 words. You need to commit them to memory. You need to get them etched on your brain. They're simple. They're right here. I am not a speaker. I am a problem solver. Very simple. The problem is people don't hire speakers. They either hire celebrities or they hire problem solvers. If you want to be a celebrity, that's a different webinar. I can't help you with that. But if you want to be paid to be a speaker, then you need to remind yourself continually that you are not a speaker, you are a problem solver. That leads you to the next step, which is to answer the 3 questions: what, how, and who. Not in that order, though. What, who, and how. What is the problem that I'm solving? Who has the problem that I'm solving? And how am I going to solve the problem? Is it going to be with a keynote, a training program, a webinar, consulting, coaching, whatever? Whatever you're going to do it, however you're going to do it, what is the problem? Who has the problem? How are you going to solve the problem? If you can answer those 3 questions, you are well on your way to making money as a professional speaker. The question is, of course, how much money? You can make a lot of money as a professional speaker. It depends on how you answered the 3 questions from before. If you are solving little problems, you're going to get paid a little amount. If you are solving big problems, you could get paid a big amount. Put it like this: if there's an organization that has a problem that's costing them, let's say $1 million a year, and you have the solution to that problem, and by solving that problem, you can save them $1 million, would they pay you $10,000? Would they pay you $20,000? Would they pay you $50,000 to hear your solution? You bet they would, and they would think it was a bargain. So you can make pretty much whatever you want to make, as long as you are worth it. Okay? Solve big problems. The next step in being a successful professional speaker: do not be a gazelle. The problem with the gazelle philosophy is that gazelles who get outside the herd, who leave the crowd, those gazelles get eaten. And so gazelles don't like to leave the crowd. That is death for a professional speaker. Professional speakers must stand out from the crowd. You can't be a gazelle. You've got to stand out from the crowd. And this involves understanding, recognizing, and capitalizing on your uniquenesses. Determine what it is, what is different about you that nobody else has, and capitalize on that. Don't be a gazelle, be a successful professional speaker. The final thing, the final step, is get help. You cannot do this by yourself. You cannot do this, as good as it may be, from a 5-minute webinar. It's impossible. You need to get more things. Now, of course, there is a wealth of resources out there. There's many of them. They vary in quality, they vary in convenience, they vary in price. I have one that I can recommend for you. It has both good news and bad news. It's called ProSpeaker-U. ProSpeaker-U offers community support, it offers growth resources, it offers promotional opportunities, all geared specifically for professional speakers. But there is a bad news item part to it. I am developing ProSpeaker-U, and it doesn't exist yet. I have great hopes for it, that I'm going to be able to launch ProSpeaker-U by July the 4th. That is what it says on my schedule. Whether that's going to work out or not remains to be seen, but I'm going to give it my best shot. Since you could go to prospeakeru.com right now, but you won't see much of anything. But if you'd like to keep track of what's going on with ProSpeaker-U, I thought about asking you to subscribe to a newsletter or an announcement blurb where I would keep you posted. You don't need more things in your inbox, and I don't need to spend the time sending out newsletters. I need to focus on ProSpeaker-U. So I've created a Facebook page, facebook.com/pro.speaker.u, and all it is it's a status report on how ProSpeaker-U is coming along. And so if you're interested in making a difference, making a living doing it, and having fun at the same time, check out facebook.com/pro.speaker.u. And that's it. How to be a pro speaker in 5 minutes. The reason that I'm doing this is the next time that somebody asks which professional speakers have affected you, I would like to see your name come up on that list. Mr. Contest Master.